The news hit like a sudden blackout, jarring and disorienting. Tesla, the electric vehicle titan led by Elon Musk, is slashing thousands of jobs. This isn't some small behind-the-scenes shuffle. It's a massive layoff, and it's sending shockwaves through the auto industry, Wall Street, and the lives of workers everywhere. I want to break down how we got here, why this is happening now, and what it means for all of us, whether you drive a Tesla, build one, or just care about the future of American manufacturing and clean energy. So, what's the real story behind Tesla's crisis? Honestly, it all boils down to one word: tariffs. Now, tariffs can sound like boring policy talk, something that happens in government buildings far away from real life. But right now they've become painfully personal for thousands of Tesla workers and their families. Here's how. In early 2025, the Trump administration laid down a 25% tariff on Japanese cars and threatened sweeping reciprocal tariffs on imports from other countries. This wasn't just talk, it hit hard, especially for companies like Tesla that rely on a global supply chain. Suddenly the price of key parts, steel, batteries, computer chips, shot up. Tesla had to make a brutal choice: raise the price of their cars and risk losing customers, or absorb the extra costs and risk their bottom line. Neither option was good, so Tesla made the call to cut jobs, thousands of them. If you step back, this is bigger than just one company. For years, Tesla was the poster child for American innovation, building gigafactories, hiring by the thousands, and leading the clean energy movement. But now, protectionist trade policies are turning that story upside down. It's kind of wild, honestly. Decisions made in Washington or Beijing are now reverberating on the factory floors in Texas and California. Families, local businesses, even entire communities that grew up around Tesla plants, everyone's feeling the strain. And here's the kicker: even industry giants aren't immune. Stellantis, another huge automaker, also announced layoffs thanks to these tariffs. This isn't just a Tesla problem. It's a warning sign for the whole industry. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, who's never shy about making headlines, called the layoffs a tough but necessary move. President Trump, usually vocal on anything related to jobs, has been pretty quiet about this one. Maybe because admitting tariff-related layoffs doesn't fit the America First message. So, what happens next? Well, Tesla's layoffs could ripple out even further. Other automakers might slow down on electric vehicle plans. Displaced Tesla workers could scatter, taking their skills to new companies, or leaving the industry altogether. For consumers, it might mean higher prices, fewer choices, and a slower shift to clean vehicles. It's a classic case of unintended consequences. Tariffs, meant to protect American industry, are instead squeezing some of its most innovative companies. And the truth is, this isn't just about Tesla. It's about how global politics, economic policy, and technology all collide, and how the fallout lands right here, in people's lives. So next time you see headlines about trade wars or tariffs, remember, they're not just stories about numbers or politicians, they're stories about real people, real jobs, and the future of industries that shape our world. Tesla's crisis is a wake-up call for policymakers, for business leaders, and for anyone who cares about the future of American innovation. The road ahead just got a lot bumpier. Thanks for watching. If you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe and let me know what you want to see next. The headlines fade, but for Tesla's workers, the impact of these layoffs is just beginning. Imagine clocking out one last time, your badge suddenly useless, your future uncertain. For thousands of engineers, technicians, and assembly line workers, the factory floor that once buzzed with optimism now echoes with silence. Across communities in Texas, California, and Nevada, local businesses that depended on Tesla employees feel the pinch. Cafes see fewer morning rushes. Apartment complexes have more vacancies. School districts worry about shrinking enrollment as families consider moving away for new opportunities. We hear from workers who spent years at Tesla, some who uprooted their lives to join what felt like a movement, not just a job. Now, they're navigating unemployment lines, updating resumes, and wondering if their skills will transfer to other industries, or if they'll need to start over completely. But it's not just about personal hardship. The layoffs trigger a ripple effect across the tech and manufacturing landscape. Suppliers who made specialized parts for Tesla face their own layoffs and closures. Startups hoping to partner with the EV giant put their plans on hold. And yet, in the midst of uncertainty, there are sparks of resilience. Some former Tesla workers band together to launch their own ventures, hoping to carry forward the spirit of innovation. Others find new homes at rival automakers or in the booming renewable energy sector, determined to keep pushing for a greener future, even if it's not under Tesla's roof. The aftermath of Tesla's layoffs is a story of loss, yes, but also of adaptation. It's a reminder that behind every big business headline there are countless personal stories, of dreams interrupted but not ended. So as the dust settles, the question remains, can American workers and communities weather these shocks, and what will it take to rebuild stronger than before? The fallout from Tesla's layoffs doesn't stop at its own factory gates. Across the broader auto industry, the ripples are turning into shockwaves. Suppliers who once relied on Tesla's massive orders now face plunging demand, disrupting their own operations and threatening jobs far beyond Tesla's payroll. From battery manufacturers in the Midwest to robotics firms on the West Coast, the uncertainty is contagious. Competitors are watching closely. Some see opportunity, ramping up recruitment to snap up skilled workers now on the market. Others worry that shrinking EV production could slow the transition to electric vehicles industry-wide, especially as supply chains, already strained by global events, struggle to adjust. Parts shortages, delayed shipments, and canceled contracts become more common, impacting everything from the price of raw materials to the availability of new cars at dealerships. Meanwhile, startups and established automakers alike are re-evaluating their own hiring plans, investment strategies, and product launches. The domino effect is clear. What happens at Tesla can influence decisions in boardrooms and factory floors nationwide. As the auto industry navigates this turbulence, one thing is certain. The road ahead is more uncertain than ever, and the next moves by industry giants will shape the future of American manufacturing. As the industry reels from Tesla's layoffs and the cascading effects of new tariffs, the political arena ignites. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle rush to weigh in. Some blame foreign competition and call for even steeper tariffs to protect American jobs, while others criticize the government's approach, warning it could backfire and stifle innovation. Congressional hearings are announced, with executives summoned to explain the fallout and outline their next steps. Meanwhile, the public response is swift and passionate. Social media fills with stories of workers caught in the crossfire, families facing uncertain futures, communities rallying to support those out of work, and customers questioning the future of electric vehicles. Protests erupt outside factories and government buildings, demanding action and accountability. Petitions gain traction, urging leaders to find solutions that balance economic security with technological progress. Amid the noise, analysts and commentators debate, are these growing pains on the road to a greener economy, or warning signs of deeper trouble ahead? As the nation watches, the intersection of politics, industry and public sentiment becomes a battleground, shaping not only the fate of Tesla, but the direction of America's manufacturing future. As the dust settles, the future of Tesla, the auto industry, and American manufacturing hangs in the balance. Analysts present a range of scenarios. In one vision, Tesla adapts swiftly, streamlining operations, investing in domestic supply chains, and doubling down on innovation. This path could spark a renaissance in American manufacturing, with new jobs, cleaner technologies, and a global leadership role in electric vehicles. But there's another possibility. If tariffs remain high and uncertainty persists, Tesla and its peers could struggle to compete. Production costs may rise, leading to higher prices for consumers, and a slowdown in EV adoption. Some companies might shift more operations overseas, eroding the very jobs tariffs aim to protect. There's also a middle road, where government, industry, and workers collaborate on a new industrial strategy, balancing fair trade, innovation, and job security. This could mean targeted investments, smarter regulations, and a renewed focus on training the workforce for the green economy. For now, the choices made by leaders, companies, and communities will determine which future unfolds. One thing is certain, the outcome will shape not just Tesla's destiny, but the future of American industry for generations to come.